So it's Tuesday and it's the start of our next block, fun times. Starting off with a hard swim, just going for classic, like 30-100s. Hoping that the pool is kinder today. Last time I tried to do a hard swim, it felt very slow, and I was basically swimming meters times off rather than yards times, but we'll see. Hopefully today's good. And then back for a long ride with some intervals and a little run. So praying for hopefully not headwind in all directions today. What were we expecting it to be?
I thought it was going to be like clear.
No? Just to make you look a bit whiter.
Sport type. Banana though.
Athlete.
Sounds dodgy, doesn't it?
Bananas. She likes bananas.
Important things, coffee and Tinder.
Slash Instagram.
Same thing, yeah.
Same.
What are you up to, Ruth?
Catching up on everything from the night before. Because the lovely time zone means that you don't really ever speak to anyone other than first thing in the morning when they're still awake. Yeah, so just catching up on all my on the gram, because you know I posted my first proper content now that Jack's out. So
Me too.
Just gotta see how people like it.
We're here with Ruth Astle. How are you feeling after our practice swim?
Well, I got dropped, so not hugely confident. No, it's a good swim. I was expecting to get dropped, but yeah.
This is better. Oh no, it's a bit phallic.
How's your ride, Ruth?
Ride's been good so far. Yeah, this has actually been probably the least windy day I've had. It's actually a bit cold. Freezing. Yeah, and I think it's got a bit windier now, but yeah, we made it up to Harvey. I was going to do a bit of an out and back that way, but it started raining, so we stopped for coffee instead. Now I'm going to ride back. I've still got 2.5 hours of riding to do, so I might have to do a little bit extra at the bottom, but yeah, get to practice the Harvey descent, hopefully a bit gusting, and yeah, trying out the bladder. So I abandoned it for a bit because it's still frozen, so I'm now going to try it and see basically how long it takes to defrost, because that's basically what I'm testing for race day. So we'll see. So I now get my super attractive look for the way back. It's raining. It's not the heat prep I want. Long ride ticked off. Very windy again. It's getting maybe slightly demoralising, but good training. Yeah, I've not had a day this windy in any of the races yet, so hopefully it's just good training and won't be this windy on race day. Although in some ways maybe it'd be good if it's this windy because I'm used to it. Yeah, slightly overestimated how fast I'd be coming back because I thought I might maybe get a little bit of tailwind, but no. It's been a bit longer than I should have been, but yeah, pretty good intervals, felt alright, felt better than swimming, so that's good. Yeah, I was going to run off the bike, but I've been like half an hour longer, so I'm actually going to sit down, have some food, chill out a bit, and then run later, and I'll get a proper hot run in tomorrow.
In Ruth?
Swimming! My favourite! Can't wait.
What's today's swim?
Savage is what it is. A mix of max and threshold. Delightful. So we're hoping the pool might be not as slow as it has been today. But we'll see. We'll see.
And there's your library.
Yeah, that's where I've been getting my books from. They've got a great selection.
The bookmobile.
Yeah. Hello, here we are at my pad. So just finished the next 4-day block. So we are now Friday. I say finished, I've got a little bike ride later, but I'm not really counting that. Finished all the hard stuff. So that's the 3rd block we've done out here now. And yeah, this has felt like quite a hard one actually. I've had probably a little bit more intensity. Yeah, it's been most of it I felt better. Bits of it have been harder. But yeah, it's been like Tuesday, nice little threshold swim. I wasn't swimming that well on Tuesday, but I think some of that's just when you have a day off swimming. Takes a little bit of getting back into. I then had 4.5 hours on the bike with some intervals in at the back end, like 4 by 10 minutes at the back. I felt pretty good on that, so that was nice. And then just like a steady 40-minute little jog in the evening. Wednesday was then again like more of like an aerobic swim. Had quite a chilled ride. I was going to do like somewhere between 2 and 2.5 hours, but I got a puncture 10 minutes into the ride, so then it was all a bit faffy, getting down to the bike shop, getting tyres changed, etc. So so ended up doing about 1:40 instead, and that was all fine. And then had a little tempo run, which we did in the energy lab, which I just got baked. Which felt so hot. So when you're running into the wind, it feels absolutely fine, and then as soon as you get the wind behind you so you can't feel it, I was just getting really hot. So made my decision then of I need to get a bit more running in the heat now. But felt okay, and again, main thing was cars feeling good, so that's still all good. And then Thursday we went and did a lovely open water swim down with Maya and Michelle at the pier. Yeah, just good to have a bit more company swimming. Yeah, they're both, and obviously with Indy as well, all much better swimmers than me, so it was more of a kind of sort of tempo swim for me, steady swim for them, but good practice for me, just trying to, I guess, stick on their feet. You know, times that I was losing the feet a bit, so I was trying to work at putting in the little spurts to get back on the feet. Still got dropped a little bit on the way back in, but yeah, generally pretty good. Like, could have been dropped a lot more than I did, so that was good. And then had a long ride yesterday, so had 5 hours yesterday. That was again all good, legs were actually feeling good. And then today we had a hard swim this morning. I was actually swimming a bit better this morning. Was hitting more like 110s, 111s on the 100s, and like 33ish on the 50s. So yeah, nothing like magic, but like good enough to be like consistently good. And post like a long ride, happy with that. And then just done a long run, so that was my last long run pre the race. I did an hour 55. I was purposely doing it in the heat, so we started at like 11:40-ish to make it like hot and tried to keep it non-shady. And I felt way better. Like obviously steady running, you don't get as hot because your heart rate's not as high, but yeah, it makes a difference. I was trying to keep on top of like the fueling, get the ice gels in, get the cold water on, and yeah, that makes a difference too. And then yeah, like I said, little spin this evening. We're gonna go get a burger. And then tomorrow is rest day, but we're gonna probably do another open water swim with Maya and Michelle. Yeah, like for me, I think just getting a few more of the long consistent open water swims is good, and any practice of staying on feet. And then yeah, then I've got like another, it's basically just 2 more blocks of 4 days of like probably starting to take out a bit of volume now to kind of freshen up, but trying to keep a bit of intensity and a bit of heat work. So I guess yeah, I've basically got, well, the race is 2 weeks tomorrow, so it's now yeah, like mainly kind of freshen up, get a little bit more heat adaptation, but yeah, it's the kind of hard work is pretty much done now.
What else have you been up to outside of training?
What else have I been up to? I've been reading. There's a little book thing I've got. So this is my second book. Obviously still doing my bits of coaching, so that's been good. It's like nice to have a bit more time out here. Although it never feels like I have as much time as I think I'm going to, of not having Lloyd's work as well. But yeah, be quite chilled.
What for food and stuff?
Yeah, food wise, we've been doing a bit of a mix of yeah, like cooking in a fair amount of the time, and then having a few like lazy days and going out. And yeah, obviously sometimes you want to mix it up from just eating in. So yeah, hence tonight we'll go out for a burger. It's just been one of those days. I think like post long run, you're basically like, I just need all of the food. Hot. Pretty good, isn't it?
That is so good. Fuck.
That's what you need.
That's one of the best gels I've ever had.
Proper good, isn't it? Proper good.
What is it, Ruth?
Never second ice gel. The bar.
Tastes like Filippo.
Delish.
Shit, that's so good. My mind is blown.